Gross.
I don't want to touch it. Looks at it, holds axe.
Nosalyn will if she has to, so can I, try and open the door?
It's like, I don't want to touch it. Slowly raises axe.
Yeah, honestly, she's going to try and use her glaive and try to, pry it open.
Yeah, kind of, push it open with your glaive.
Okay.
Yeah, so do I roll something?
Trying to determine, if since you're being, smart about, you're trying to use the glaive as, an anchor, a pry bar, essentially.
Yeah, the staff end of it, not the pointy end.
Not the pointy part. Gotta preserve the pointy part.
You can go for a strength.
Yeah, it could be
Okay.
athletics.
Sounds good to me.
As she does that, can, Sonam sort of just Alok'sha.
Alright, I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you, the door, you feel it, moving ever so slightly, but there's just some sort of latch or lock that needs to be lifted first.
Okay, am I able to, reach in there, pull something, or tell someone to try and unhook it, or anything
do you
gain
have
from
any
that?
tools for something delicate like this?
I
don't think I do. All I did is I have a chainmail. That's it.
I can assist one of you with trying to look over the door.
Which one of you has the tiniest hands? Reach in there. Pull it out.
Alok'sha doesn't respond, so Sonam sort of just narrows her eyes at the door. Can I make a wisdom check or something to see if she's still keyed up on this, or if she sort of kind of takes a minute? Why isn't he calling back? Why is he playing games?
Yeah. And everyone make wisdom or intelligence saves. As well.
Nat 20!
Wow. Terrible.
Okay, so
oh no, I took all your number. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I also got a nat 20.
I took all your numbers.
All the numbers taken from me.
We're twins today.
Yeah. It's not.
I hope
bad for
Velyarn
me.
gets to go crazy because we already had our turn. It's Velyarn's.
I've gone crazy a couple times.
Oh yeah, never mind. I forgot. It was a while ago.
We just like to go on rotation. We're just hoping it's your turn.
Yeah. We take shifts. Going nuts in this horror campaign.
Yeah.
I rolled a 13.
okay.
It's not bad, which is okay, but it's bad for me.
Finn rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Finn, it's his turn.
So you look at Finn, and there's this weird noise, and you look back and you see that part of his arm has petrified and turned to stone.
No!
No.
He looks down with this mortified look. We should get out of here. We gotta find Alok'sha. We gotta get out of here. Okay. And Sonam, you realize that you called him softly, so you do the clicking thing again, and he responds again weakly, and you hear Alok'sha at the door. So Finn goes over to the door and he's like, okay,
I'm worried about his arm. Is he feeling okay?
He's you see him holding his arm, and it's all right, I see it. Okay, so it's a stiff lock, and he kind of shifts over this. You see him just push aside this, basically bolt in the door, and he says, all right, now both of you just, I don't know, jackal the door or something.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna charge that door.
Okay.
Charge the door.
The minute she hears Alok'sha, she just charges it. So that's a athletics.
Yeah.
Well, it's an 11 plus 7, so I'm gonna say that's an 18.
Okay, yeah. With the bolt unlocked and the previous loosening of Nosalyn's spear. You just bust through that door. You slam into the door and push it open to step into empty air. You tumble forward and fall upwards. Your body slams into the rocks and you'll take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from your fall.
Ow.
Right.
You look up and see the world of the realm.
Is it 3 or 8?
3. Just 3.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see the realm upside down, but your feet remain firmly on the stone, and your hair and fins in your case, and your little dangling clothing parts slope upwards as if you were hanging upside down.
She's hurt and she's tired of games, so she actually just outright shouts his name.
Yeah, so you call out to him, and you hear this just back, just this cry.
Do I look up? Me? Where is he?
So you can hear there's like a path that continues onward towards this winding path that you're on. You guys, I assume Sonam like follows the sound.
She does do the small halting pause, look up, fall. And does she have any rope on her? Let's take a look. I have hemp and rope.
Okay.
All right.
So
it'll be easier to get back out, maybe.
Yeah. You can. So like you
A little
you let it like drop
exasperated,
above you.
yeah.
And like what it does, like part way, it like kind of like loops back down, like somewhere between that place and your place, the gravity like reverses or something.
I wonder what happens if I tie the end to a rock and I throw it.
Yeah, go for it. Use this.
All right.
Do a strength check.
Just strength check.
So are we able to like see her down there
Yeah.
from where we are?
Yeah, you see her like go forward, and then she immediately just flies upward. So like you step in under the arch of the doorway and look up, and you can see her.
Yeah.
So watch face, and she just throws, and it's a 17 plus 4, so that's a 21.
Okay. Yeah, I say like with
Angrily, because she's
the
really
amount of
impatient right now.
force, what you could like surpass the like. It's still just like air and velocity of resistance. So.
Can I like be ready to catch it?
Yeah.
All right. Do I roll something or do I just, from my coolness, catch it immediately?
Okay, catch it with your hands, or your face, or your body.
Hopefully, my hands.
Hopefully.
Do you think she would be good at catching things?
Want to make a dex check?
I mean, as someone who lives underwater, I'm like, I'm not sure she would be good at catching things.
I don't know, but we can always find out. I
Yeah,
can just do a dex roll.
dex check. Yeah.
It's
All right, dex check.
Catching is an art of trying to find out where you're going to catch it and just how much you're able to take the
I
impact.
guess how gravity works today. All right, I rolled a 16.
Yeah, you can catch it. She throws it,
Sweet.
you catch it, and then you guys can basically tie it off at one of the weird rocks, and we'll say the rest of the party can join Sonam on this upside down path.
Yeah, once
Alright.
they sort of touch down, she sort of does this little nod. It seems like she's being impatient with them, but it's more that she's really anxious to move forward. So if anyone could pick on them that nuance, that's great. Otherwise, it just looks like she's like, just barbarian charging
I will
forward.
climb down the rope going upward.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Finn's like, wow, okay, I'm not gonna think about this that much.
It's the smartest thing you've ever said.
He says many smart things.
Hurtful.
Just
You're a smart boy.
That's Nosalyn's form of a joke. It's not working out well.
Finn's a soft boy. He wouldn't get now. He's used to being bullied.
oh,
So,
like Velyarn says, yeah. Then stares at her. Ah. you gotta look at the deadpan. If you're not looking, you take it seriously.
Basically.
Okay, Sonam, you lead the party into what seems to be some kind of city square or something akin to that. There's a strange object that serves as a fountain for a blackish green slap that piles out from the top in a weak gurgle. You can see what appears to be another being for the first time in this city. It's vaguely humanoid. It has velvety black skin. There's a long, long neck with frills at the end. It's faced away from you, and it's attached to a stubby body with these like slick tentacle limbs. And then on top of that, from this bulbous form, there are these 4 like long arms that bend in all directions. Like the joints shouldn't work that way. And it turns to look at you, and it reveals not a skull, but a bulbous, opaque eye that is glowing a solid red. It hums at you. Your mind recalls the sound of manatees, and then like the shattering of a glass barrier, you can understand it. This creature speaks to your mind. You can feel it lap against your subconscious like a wet and oily tongue.
Okay.
It turns and you can see a pile of cogs and screws on this basically a table. There's a soft moan next to the pile, and you can see a slew of humanoids. All races, ages, sizes. Surface dweller, Nullthorkel-like, all varying in degrees of being part stone and part flesh. Most have had their extremities basically petrified over, and they lay in a heap of dejected despair, knowing full well of their hopelessness before this creature of ancient darkness. The long-necked creature picks up one of the humanoids and absent-mindedly snaps its neck without passing thought, and then it plucks out an eye and places it onto the table next to a pile of scrap metal. It screws together a few more parts and then holds it out in a wiry hand. See? A tiny creature of metal and flesh sits in its palm.
What the heck, Tiffany?
You don't take anything from No Face. Never, not once.
The black creature hisses, and the shrill sound seems to breathe some falsity of life into this mad creation because the eye focuses and looks at you. 5 more of these creatures come crawling out from under the table. One is a round body of legs and a single eye. Another is a pyramid shape with a different face on each side, atop a set of spindly legs. Another rolls up to you and unfurls a set of metal, like flesh petals, to reveal 5 active faces on each individual petal. Sonam, you catch a glimpse of blue scales under the pile of bodies.
Oh.
The black
Dude.
creature suddenly shrieks a shrill cry and makes the rock around you tremble. So make a wisdom and int save again. Or wisdom or int save.
Mm-hmm.
Gross and nasty.
Oh, okay. It's a 15 plus 2.
Okay.
17?
Yeah.
Mine is an even 15.
Okay, you're okay.
I also rolled a 15.
Alright, you guys.
Ah, now we're twinning.
Hey.
Yeah.
Kind of mix it up a little bit. Mix it up a little bit with the twinning.
I love probability. I'm sorry.
That's what this whole game is, man.
Fane's arm, the arm is like, one arm is fully petrified. So, what do you guys?
We gotta.
It goes back to its work,
He's busy.
and it plucks up another humanoid.
I mean, this.
And you. What are you saying, Velyarn?
I turn towards my companions and I'm like, we have to handle this. This goes against all creation and all that Lucky stands for, all that life stands for. It's taking away their will. I'm not going to stand for it. And I am going to. This is dumb. This is real dumb.
It's okay if you don't start the dumb. I'ma start it. You and me. I'm with you all the way, sister.
I want you to listen to us. And I slam my oar down, and it just lets out this boom. And I am casting Toll the Dead on it.
Okay. Does it?
It has to make a wisdom save. Double check. I believe that is what it has to make.
Okay. What's your save?
It's 15.
Okay, he failed. So take.
Okay. Takes 2d8.
All right. Well, let's roll for initiative.
Hey!
Yeah. Okay. Oh, so much to do. I'm going to charge forward. I take it that the big octopus creature in the corner is where the table is, and somewhere near that is where I see Alok'sha's scales.
Yeah. You see Alok'sha. Here, won't give him. We'll give him a little thing.
Yeah.
Hang on. I go and pick you guys from the lizard people.
Yes.
Hey!
One is water lizard, one is not a lizard. Huh? Excellent. Okay, and so I'm going to charge forward.
Good.
Am I able to draw? Yeah. I'm going to charge forward through here if I can. I don't want to keep on making things. How do I make this stop?
Oh.
You just switch back to your cursor button. You have to switch to the freehand.
Oh, excellent. Okay. Accidentally draws 37 squares. Help! Don't draw this. Okay, so freehand.
Okay, so
I'm gonna go ahead and travel in this direction, and I'm gonna charge. So, well, first of all, I'm going to rage. So that's a thing. And is there a move I can do where I could just barrel into them like a
you can
tank?
attempt to push them aside, which is a contested strength.
Ah, cool. I'm gonna try and bowl them over,
Okay.
I want to be a bowling ball. This is my dream.
Alright, so roll for strength.
Roll for bowling ball. Alright.
One purpose.
Roll for bowling ball. I am a bowling ball. That's an 18 plus 4?
Okay, yeah. You charge forward and just kind of butt it with your axe, and he's pushed back. Boop. And that's your. So you're here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 30 feet of movement is to get you here.
Okay.
And your action, your bonus action. I think that's all you can do.
I get an extra attack, or?
Yep.
Okay. And so now that I'm
that's
here.
technically an attack. So yeah.
Okay. I'm
I'll
gonna. All right. I'm gonna make a. Yeah, I'm gonna make some friends. So yeah, the one on my right, I'm going to cleave at. So I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
And since I'm raging, does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Ah.
This, it has this. This is like a weird flower shaped kind of one that it kind of curves back into a ball and ducks out of the way as you swing your axe and then pops back out.
Don't like Jack in the Box. No.
It's a literal wallflower.
Okay. Next is Nosalyn.
I'm in the fray.
Next is me. Gosh.
Oh,
Well,
sorry,
Nosalyn's really good at stabbing things, so I think we're gonna try that out. Okay.
You are blue and she is green.
I am blue, baby. Oh.
The wrong one.
Alright then. Okay, well, I'm also gonna throw myself into the fray. I'm gonna stand right next to... I can't move myself, but I want to stand next to the purple one.
Oh, okay. I was like, your actions are up, but yeah. Okay. How's that?
Cable on the other side?
On the
Like,
other
pincer
side.
move? Yeah, right there, right there. Right there, yeah, we're gonna stab it now. We're gonna stab it good. We're gonna stab the purple one.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, we stabbing, ladies. Can I get a whoop?
Oh,
Whoop, whoop.
Alright. One hit 24.
Okay, 24 hits.
dang.
Yeah, so that was a 19. No, don't get fancy. And let's see. Great attack. Okay, 5 damage on that one.
Cool.
Second attack is a 14.
14 misses. The
Wow.
lance is
Okay,
off
forget
his-
that.
his armor.
And then the next one's going to be my bonus attack of the butt of my glaive,
Good.
which is a 22.
That hits.
All right.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Okay, yeah, you come in and drive your spear into its fleshy side, and as you're driving it to the ground, it kind of coils back up to a ball, rolls around, try to hit it again. It glances off the black side of the metal, and it pops up again, and then you manage to just bop it right in the face.
Also, can I retroactively be back one step? So I'm still next to him. I'm still finding the just there. Yeah.
And you have your glaive, yeah.
Yeah, you have
Two-
reached with your
two-
glaive.
Yeah, I could have done it from that far away. So
Yeah.
retroactively, I was there the whole time. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I was there the whole time.
Okay.
Yes.
Next up is this one. Okay, okay. Oh, alright. This is going to... So he skitters around. This one can fly, actually, so he flies around and he will come over to here. And then he's going to make... He has these little, basically, pointed... They're basically javelins, but they're made from the pointed stones of this place. So he's going to make an attack roll against Nosalyn. So let's see how-
All right, and he's out of my range. Yeah.
Yeah, he's making a ranged attack.
That's rude, but okay, I'll allow it.
Does a 14 hit?
Just this once.
No.
Okay. So first javelin goes wide. All right. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So then he does 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Which is the end of his turn as his second javelin lands true. Okay, next up is the purple one that you guys have been wailing on, and this one's kind of fun.
Whoa.
So he is going to... You see him, curl up into a ball, or it curl up into a ball again, and it kind of, seems to take a breath, and then it... So it exudes this paralytic gas. So everyone...
Ew.
Yeah, so...
Constitution save?
Yeah, all of you guys need to make Constitution saving throws.
Do I make one?
Yeah, including you.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Where's my con save? Oh, that's not bad.
This looks terrible. Yeah, that's terrible.
21.
I got a nat 20.
All right, yeah, you.
I stole your numbers. I got a nat 20.
Oh my
I got 21. I stole yours too. My bad.
I rolled a
We need to get unlinked dice.
Man,
I used the digital dice. I
I
don't
can't
know.
roll that.
Trade out your dice, friend.
You
trade out your
dice.
I've been switching them out.
Needs a nap. Okay,
Yeah.
Ben's good. You were paralyzed.
Great. I
Oh,
didn't want to do things
Yay!
anyways.
Oh, wait, that's bad.
That's bad.
do you have to like try and get out of it every turn, or does someone have to like body check you?
I'm gonna say someone has to body check you because it actually says it lasts a whole minute, but that's boring. So
Yeah,
someone
that's
has to body check you.
Thank you.
All right, Finn, save your girl. Let's do this.
Here, we'll just put that net on you.
let's call it distraction.
Okay, that's his turn. Next up, it is Finn. Okay, so we're gonna have him come over and he's gonna make a medicine check, and he rolled like an natural 16. So he I actually have him. Okay. You see him pull out his like medical book, and he pulls out acupuncture, and then he basically he has to do this like with one hand because one arm is petrified.
Yeah, he's doing it with one arm type.
He like pulls out the book and then flips to the page, and you see this acupuncture like notes, and then he looks at Velyarn and kind of like just stabs you in the nerve points, and your paralysis comes free. And he puts his book back. Next up is Velyarn.
Yay. Okay.
He guides you through some breathing exercises to help you get your bearings again.
Okay. I am not happy with these guys. So I am just like
These guys being toads, not bros. Not bros at all.
Not bros.
Not bros. Bruh.
There's a lot of it too. Yeah, I have to go. Oh, okay. This is gonna be a thing of 15th. Sorry, man. I know what. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna. I am going to walk up next to, pretty much in between, Nosalyn and Sonam.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is gonna be old tricks.
Mm-hmm.
As I am.
We welcome you.
I slam my oar onto the ground and just bellow out and just be like, "You have no place here. This is Loki's realm." And I am going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. All right.
It's a giant shark with a laser on its back.
As within 15 feet of me, spectral sharks just kind of swim around, and everybody that is hostile to me takes let's make a wisdom saving throw or take a big honking damage. And
Man,
there
even
is-
as not a druid, you're still summoning little animals to help us out.
what can
All
I
the
say?
time, just little animal friends.
Okay, so they all have to make what save?
Wisdom saves.
Wisdom. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay,
That's against 15.
All right. So the first one fails. A lot of them rolled bad, so that's all of them. But look at. Yeah, all of them but 2 failed.
Okay. So, that will be 16 radiant damage to those that failed, and then half for those that succeed.
Ah, yes.
Okay. So.
Yeah, it's just these spectral sharks are just taking huge bites out of these
Yeah, so one
monstrosities.
of the little spherical like monster flesh thing is taken up by the spectral shark and is just chomped into pieces. So that one's just gone. And
Good.
okay.
Ah, yes.
Remember
He's a new chum.
that one is the flying one also is gone.
Oh.
And you said 16 H points?
Yep, 16
Okay.
16 points, half to those that save, so that would be 8 to those that save.
Okay. Cool. And then halved. Okay. Cool. All right. Good turn.
Okay, and then bonus action,
Ah, yes.
that's Shillelagh. That's it.
Okay.
Shalala.
Shalala.
Next up is.
Shillelagh, don't be shy.
All right. Next up is the orange circle.
Whoosh.
All right. See, it like sees its friends like in this circle of death, and it's like, I'm gonna like leave. So it.
Oh yeah, it
Around.
the area around me
I'm
is
gonna
difficult to
go.
Sorry, I should say that.
It's like, oh man, no, I'm a
Your
bounce.
speed is halved in the area.
Well,
Oh, no.
he managed to get out still, so
Awesome.
he ducks under the like debris and manages to step out, and then he's gonna make his. He could do 4 short bow attacks, so
Oh no.
Oh no.
that's what he's gonna do. He sees you just pulling out these sharks and is like, I don't like that.
I don't like it attacking you.
Okay.
He wants to do shark party.
So 1 misses because he rolled 2. And does a 14 hit?
No.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay, and an 18.
Yes.
Also, no. No kidding.
Okay, so
Math doesn't add up.
you take 11 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
Ooh.
And followed by that is this hulking monstrosity as it sees its creations being destroyed. It lets out this shriek and pounds on the ground. It's upset.
Well, imagine how we feel. I don't know.
And it's
Tell you
and
mad,
you
don't
hear
piss
this
off.
just gibbering. Okay, here we go. He also has an aura. Why don't things work? Ah, here we go. It's a. I didn't put a number in. That's why.
It's those numbers, they get you every time.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, all three of you are within the radius. So all of you need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Again.
I believe in you, dice. Whoa, never mind. I don't believe in this dice. This dice is going in timeout. I've tried so hard with this dice. I just believed it so hard because it's so pretty. Rolled a natural 1.
It's fighting you. Oh no. I got a 14.
Okay.
The prettiest girls come from the ugliest places, and that dice comes from the worst of them all. That's lines from a song that I really enjoy. It's really good. Anyway, I rolled a 3, so hey.
Okay.
We're having a party.
So the DC was 10
Okay.
on a failure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you cannot take reactions until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
My whole thing is reactions, man.
And then
So
you
good.
roll a d8 to determine what it's doing during your turn.
Okay.
So on a 1 to 4, okay, so I'll just roll for you
Okay.
guys.
Okay. So you'll roll a d8 when it comes to our turn.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'll just do it all right now because I'll forget.
Okay.
Alright, so for Velyarn, 5 to 6. Alright, so you will take no action or bonus action and use all your movement to go in a random determined direction. So
Great.
you're just gonna go.
Okay.
You're just gonna go south.
Great.
The door is a safe place. Go to the door.
And Sonam.
Was it DC 10? Because I got a 14.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're good. Alright, then Nosalyn, you make a melee attack against a randomly determined creature within its reach. Okay. So 4.
I mean, that's literally anybody. Like, either me or Sonam, because of your big honking spear.
So
Party.
1, 2, 3.
We have too much fun. That's just the problem.
Yeah. So your next turn, you're actually gonna turn and hit Velyarn.
No!
Oh
I gotta go before her too. Ugh.
no! Hit me! Hit me! I want you to hit me. I want you to do it. Hit me! Hit me!
Hit the big one. I'm so squishy.
Okay, so
Hit
it's
me! I'm like rock! I'm so
It's
useful as
gonna-
meat shield.
gonna come forward because that's just like a thing it has on all the time.
Ooh.
Now it takes the damage. I
Okay.
believe.
So it
Just
needs to
double
make
check.
it save.
Mhm.
Yeah, right. It's saved. It's gonna take 8 damage.
It made the save? Okay.
Thank you, Velyarn.
And
For
it's
casting big hurty
going
spells.
To... Oh, okay. We'll see. It has. Cool. It has that. Cool.
Hit me! Hit me! I want you to
So
do it.
it's
I want
gonna
you to.
hit. Yeah, it's gonna go for. It's gonna go for Sonam. That does an 18 hit.
I think an 18 does hit you.
Oh yeah, definitely hits me. It's anything about 14. I think it hits me. Let me double check. It absolutely hits me.
Joanna was just excited to be included. She's like,
Okay.
Just sitting there.
And you're
Hit me, I want you to do it.
raging, so this will be halved.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's some 6s. Okay. Half of 21. half of 21 damage as it's
11 because I round up.
Yeah, as like from its neck, this like huge mouth opens and just like chomps down on you. And you need to make a strength saving throw or be prone.
Strength saving throw, please.
Strength is
thank
your
goodness.
thing.
There's a 16 plus 7.
Okay, so you are not knocked prone. It has and it has an ability that recharges, and it did recharge.
Oh dear.
And so each creature within 5 feet of...
Why does it turn over? Stop hurting us.
Please stop hurting me. I don't have any more lunch money. Hit me. I want you to do it. No, not that. Me.
Okay, so it's going to... you see it, like, kind of, like... the eye begins to glow, and then it, like, sends out this, like, flashing light. And so each of you need to make a dexterity saving throw or be blinded.
Oh.
I'm ready. I don't want to be here anyways.
That's a 15.
Oh, okay.
Made
That's
it?
actually really good.
It's a
That's a
13.
17 for me.
I got 7.
Okay, you are blinded.
Oh.
You are blinded.
Well, you're
I
not
mean,
quite tanky boy like me, but you're less squishy.
I mean, that's kind of good for me because you're gonna attack me
you're
anyways.
Very good. No problems.
This benefits
Obviously,
Velyarn.
I got blinded, and I was just going, whoa, what's that?
We thank you for volunteering your numbers to Velyarn this round. We thank you for your tribute.
Just so happy to be obliged for that.
Sorry.
Hi, this is Tiffany, your DM. Thank you for watching Dungeon Damsels. This is not the end of the session, so please stay tuned for the next part. We update on Tuesdays and Saturdays at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you're interested in supporting us more, please push the subscribe button, like, or comment. We also have a Patreon, wink wink nudge nudge, and our show is in podcast form. You can find us on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Podbean, Spotify, and plenty of other podcast platforms. Thanks, we hope to hear from you soon.